Hey guys, so I know our last episode we didn't have an open discussion, but this time we came in super strong with one, so I hope that you enjoy it. We did get a good amount of feedback that said that, everybody, one, would still like an open discussion and that they missed it for our last episode, so we will never do that again, promise. Going forward, for our ending discussion, we have formatted a little bit different just because of time constraints and editing. It's a lot for one person to get done, so we're trying to find the best formula and format that best suits us and best suits you guys entertainment-wise. So please bear with us as we, change things up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too jarring for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the episode. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nexus Lounge. I'm Bim.
I'm Coco.
And I'm Gab.
And today we are watching Season 1, Episode 6 of Transformers Prime.
Let's go.
So to start off the video strong, we have another random question that actually came from one of our shorts. The question states, thinking emoji, what if, from learning from Prime and Transformers we see in the future, you make your own animated Transformers series? Taking what you learn, I don't know, but it's a thought. What are our thoughts?
Well, unfortunately, as we all know, I don't really know all that much about Transformers, so I can't give that straight of an answer. However, I would really like to see More Than Meets the Eye animated, specifically 2D, because I feel like it'll look the best.
What kind of 2D do you have in mind?
Kind of like old Disney movies look.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the kind of vibe that I was looking for.
Old Disney robot princesses.
Yes.
Robot princesses.
Robot
like
princess.
old Disney with like the little sketchy lines, or
Yeah, I
like
feel
old
like
Disney
that's,
cleaned
like-
up?
Can you give like a movie that you're thinking of to best describe?
I feel like it'd be the sketchy one because I'm immediately going to like 101 Dalmatians.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the architecture would look really cool with that kind of style. I like that vibe.
I feel like there'd be cool like backgrounds and stuff for them to work with. I'm going to be being an unbiased judge for for Coco and Bim for their pitches. So let's get into that, dudes.
You're like Daddy Hasbro right now.
Yes.
Daddy
Give me what I
Hasbro,
want
please.
to see. Daddy, it's my turn to have a TV show.
Daddy, I want a Transformer show now.
Why, sure, darling.
Can I ask, what specifically you would want like the most to be displayed on like this kind of media form for like More Than Meets the Eye? Like what's a story that you would really want to see that you're like, I need this in animation form?
I would definitely want to see everything between Chrome Dome and Rewind. And then I'd also want
Gay.
to see... Hey. I'd also want to see Megatron's trial. I feel like that'd be very compelling.
Okay. Now, I'm throwing you one more random question.
Okay.
Just to give you a little seasoning.
Okay.
Since Megatron and Skids are like your main boys, which was previously discussed in the last episode.
What?
And if you haven't watched it, the link is down below.
Nice.
Do you have in your mind some kind of voice claim or a voice actor that you would cast for either of their respected roles? Even if you can't think of two, just one of them. Or when you're reading it, like what kind of vibe do you get off of? Like what's the accent that you hear?
I know that Skids is like New Zealand and that's like fanon. Or is that canon?
That's canon.
That's canon.
Yeah, James Roberts made a tweet about it. So
Okay.
you know, it's basically gospel.
Like I can see it, but like I also can't at the same time.
Right.
I feel like he'd have like a much softer voice. Like he seems like he'd be like he's very logical. Like so he'd be very like cut and dry kind of. So I
Describe him.
the strange looking one from Gillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy?
Him. Yeah. Cillian.
Gillian.
Jonathan
Gillian.
Crane.
Jonathan Crane from Batman.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, that's a pretty good pick. And for Megatron?
I can't really picture anybody other than Frank Welker,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That's fair. I think if Frank Welker just did Megatron, but like
A little softer.
a little softer and like with a slight accent.
Okay.
I when I read
I get British.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
So, like,
Yeah.
very light. Like,
Especially IDW Megatron is very like
Not straight like Cockney, you know?
no,
Like
like a-
very eloquent.
he's a poet.
You're right. We're gonna have Nexus Lounge compilation though every time Gab reminds us that Megatron
was a poet.
Because he does send me love letters. I'll have you know.
I'll have you know. I received one yesterday.
Gab has that character AI app. She likes to wake up to text messages from Megatron.
We don't support AI at this channel.
No, we do not.
No. Shall we start off the pitches?
Yeah.
If Daddy Hasbro will allow it.
Daddy Hasbro allows you to speak.
Daddy Hasbro, please, may I please pitch my show?
Yes, Daddy Hasbro says it's fine.
Daddy Hasbro, if I may appeal to the court. Here's this.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Get this.
All right.
A show taking place during the war.
Okay.
Like 100% into the war. No humans, completely on Cybertron.
I'm listening.
Animated. 3D puppet rigging, I think, would be probably like the best for it.
And that's like Frozen, right? Like the 3D puppet.
Like Disney's Frozen?
Yeah.
Not necessarily that. I think more like you haven't played the game, but like Transformers Devastation, where it's like clearly cartoony, but they're like 3D models and puppet
Okay.
rigging. Coco is grabbing the game as we speak, so she can take a gander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
2D, 3D puppet rigging
Okay.
kind of thing, with like that lower frame rate, not the one that's like super annoying, but the one that's kind of tasteful, lower frame rate. I want this like episodic and kind of like an anthology, like Love, Death, and Robots, where each episode is a different story.
Okay.
And I want it to not focus on like main characters that you normally see. Like, get Optimus Prime and Bumblebee and Ratchet, get out of here.
This is what I was thinking about genuinely today. I need you to know. I was sitting in my car and I was like, I want something set during the war. Holy shit.
I tried so hard to hold it in. I'm sorry. I was trying to wait for you guys to look at me. Okay, I'm okay.
I was thinking today when I was driving and speaking out loud to myself how I do. I was
Like a crazy person.
like a crazy person, but whatever. I was like, I want something that's during the war. I've never seen anything that's like during the war, and I don't want to follow fucking Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. I don't want to see them. Go ahead.
So, I mean, there could be like one episode that has them in it because clearly, like, they are like a very pinnacle, like, bots in the war. Same with like main Decepticons, like Starscream, Megatron, Soundwave, yada yada yada. They're also very pinnacle. So to give me an episode like here, an episode here of like them. Kind of how you've seen a little bit of the gameplay, Fall of Cybertron, how each chapter is its own thing, and there's like the Decepticon side and the Autobot side. Kind of in that sense where it's like part of the season is all the Decepticons and part of the season is all the Autobots.
Okay.
So you just want like you're okay with Optimus and Bumblebee, like more prominent characters being in it, but just not the focal point.
Yeah, I don't want them to be the focal point. Like, you can shoehorn them in there to be like, oh, and like there's Optimus.
Hey.
I want them to focus on things like I want to see like the Wreckers. I want to see the Dinobots. I want to see the Constructicons, Combaticons, Shockwave and his experiments, and then I want to see the Ark and like the pinnacle of like trying to race against time to like get to the Ark. And then I was thinking more of I had this like pre-written down, but I was thinking more about it today. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool? And I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Memento.
I have.
You
Yes,
have? Okay,
I love that movie.
so I know you haven't, Coco.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
Love that man.
How the movie is formatted, if it wasn't like episodic anthology and like random episodes, if it had to be like a continuous like timeline, I would want it to be like Memento, where you start at like the end of the movie essentially, and every scene that plays out like goes forward in time, but once you get to the next scene it goes back into time, goes forward, and the ending of that segment, it was the beginning of the last segment. It's a little confusing timeline wise, but it's very interesting when you watch it. It's kind of hard to explain. So chat, I recommend you watching Memento. It's a very good movie. So if it started with them getting onto the Ark and it blowing up, and then
Spoiler alert. No.
spoiler alert, them getting to the Ark and it blowing up, and then the next segment is them like running for their lives, and like the Decepticons are chasing them, and by the end of that scene it's like, we made it to the Ark.
Yes.
And so it just keeps going back and back and back in time until it gets to like the very beginning of like how the war started, and then it's like everything kind of just like makes sense up to there. Now that I'm explaining it, I'm like, wow, Memento is a very hard movie to explain, but I think it's a very interesting
That would be very
play
interesting.
on just things, and it's not common. There is no other movie, show, or anything like that plays out a timeline like that, and I think it's cool. Thank you, Christopher Nolan, for your funky little non-linear movies of every single movie you've ever made known to man.
No, for real.
So that's how I would want it, either like episodic anthology,
Okay.
Love, Death, and Robot style, or Christopher Nolan style, where we start from the end and we slowly make our way to the beginning
Okay.
of how things happen. And that is the show I wanted to present, Daddy Hasbro.
I like it.
Do you have, like, is each episode following just a random group? Or is there going to be one prominent, like, protagonist?
It's completely random. If it's Love, Death, and Robot style, completely random. If it's episodic in the sense of like it's the timeline goes backwards, then I think obviously like they would have to focus on like the main guys. But I believe that it could be possible to have everybody else be a focus as well, and just like have Optimus as like a background character, more so like a background supporting character. And it's like Optimus is always there, but the focal point is never on him, and it's about how everybody else is like working to further themselves in the war.
Okay.
So it's like Optimus is always there, Megatron is always there, but it's not just like only about them. Yeah, like the looming threat in Megatron, and like the I guess rising savior of Optimus Prime,
Okay.
but not like all
Focusing
about
on
them.
them.
Kind of why I like the more episodic Love, Death, and Robots style more, just because it gives a lot bigger of a chance to give you literally everybody else other than them. That's the one I favor, but I just thought the Christopher Nolan idea was pretty cool too.
That is cool.
Today, that just
I
like
that.
pinged in my brain. I was like, wow.
I like that. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Neither have I.
Watch it, but it's so good. Right. The council likes your idea.
Yay!
What say ye, competitor?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Coming into this meeting, I brought Daddy Hasbro a caramel macchiato.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
thank
definitely not
you.
trying to butter you up to favor my game.
We were supposed to bring
you.
snacks. Fuck.
God.
My idea, I feel like, is not necessarily anything special, because it's just like what a lot of fans have been asking for many years. But it's just like my idea of how I would like to have it done, because this is what I would enjoy to see.
Okay.
Because I personally am so over humans in my show about robots. I
Yes.
don't want to see
Agreed.
any robots. I
Agreed.
only want to see robots.
Yeah.
I don't want to see people. I don't even want to see Earth. Like,
No, I don't want to see that.
I'm so over it. What I produce from it is that I would personally like to see something very similar to the storyline of TF1.
Okay.
So I want like early Cybertron. I want the show to only take place on Cybertron, and the very ending, like the season finale, is the inevitable, the planet is completely dying, we need to leave, and we have to find a new home. Like similar to yours, where like at the very end, it should be them
Finding the
building the Ark, finding any survivors that they can, and getting that signature message from Optimus where he's like, I'm hailing all Autobots, like we must leave Cybertron, whatever. I can't say out the top of my head like who he would be saying it to, like as a protagonist, but I want like the ending to be like there's all this chaos, and like you see the cities are literally crumbling. People are dying from lack of energon. Like it's the worst kind of scene that you can. And I want this to be like PG-13 plus. Like, don't
Okay.
sugarcoat anything. I don't want any kind of... I love rescue bots, but I don't want a rescue bots demographic. I don't want a rescue bot style. I know that Hasbro is always really hesitant to do anything that's more adult because they're like, well, we sell our toys to kids. I
don't
promise
care.
you, kids don't have f***ing money. They're not buying it, okay?
Not for nothing, but hi, the kids that grew up with Transformers, we're all adults now.
So adults are giving you the profit. So stop making your demographic to kids.
children.
I don't want to see it. And remember, the medium of animation does not automatically equal kids. Animation is cinema, said by Del Toro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, King. But I don't want it to be like, oh, like there's a war in the background. Like, no, we should be seeing the absolute like carnage and the brutality of the war. So the opening or the beginning of the show, I want there to be kind of like the signature Michael Bay Optimus narration of saying like, this is how it was before we fell. Before, not only did our planet die, but we destroyed ourselves, because it's literally like, it's a civil war. It's Cybertronians killing other Cybertronians, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Not whatever, that sounds awful.
Whatever, it's fine.
Whatever, it's just a civil war.
Yeah.
It's
So-
just genocide.
Kind of like what you said in the beginning, like his opening narration is obviously taking place after they already left Cybertron. So he's just
Okay.
kind of like telling what went down. But I don't want the story to be being narrated from Optimus's perspective. Like, I just want that opening to be like, here's what we're telling the viewers. This is the insight of what you have to know. And like, for people who, I don't know Transformers as a franchise, it's a good way to reel them in, to like catch them up on the lore really quick. So be like, 4 million years ago, we were once a grand society. And then it's like a panning shot of like the pinnacle of prime Cybertron.
Okay.
Like the, what do they call it? The golden age, when
Yeah.
everything was great and happy and shiny. And I don't want to say that everybody was living in peace, but that's what it's being perceived as, right? Because they didn't break their systems. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Everybody got along, kumbaya, similar to TF1.
Okay.
And then we start to like see the beginning, kind of like not The Walking Dead, the other show.
The Last of Us?
No, it's part of the Walking Dead franchise. It's like the before the apocalypse starts, and you start seeing one by one how the cities fall.
Okay.
The
that's
name is
called.
escaping me.
Yeah, I don't...
Editing me, put the name right there. You know what I'm talking about. But I want it to be similar to that, where like these are quote unquote their final days, but they don't even know it yet.
Okay.
So like in the background, you'll start to see a bunch of Cybertronians kind of like huddled up and like protesting. They're like, hey, what's going on? It's like, nothing. Like, you
Don't
know
worry
how they
about
are.
it.
Like, this will probably all brush over by next week.
Spoiler alert, it did not.
It did
doesn't.
not.
I don't think that we need to necessarily create a new protagonist, like some kind of new bot that's going into it. I would also recycle the idea of just using lesser known characters, and letting them have a little bit more of the spotlight for once. And then as the series progresses, we can bring in more familiar faces. Maybe this character gets hurt, or they start to decide like which side do they want. Or my alternate idea is that we start with somebody who chooses to be a Decepticon.
Okay.
And we see it in that light, and then similar to the games of War and Fall of Cybertron, they find out that it's a little too much for them to handle, and they go, just kidding, I actually want to be an Autobot.
Also, we want a defector.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Love me a defector.
It's just something that we haven't seen, and I would really like to see that. Plus, we always spend time with the Autobots. I would like to see it on the Decepticon side.
I agree.
I, too, think that it could be kind of a mix of 2D and 3D. Like, robots are very hard to animate. And I want it to be very colorful.
Yeah.
But I want it to be to the point where, like, the color mapping goes with the tone of the story.
Okay.
So in the beginning, everything is bright and glowy. You have a lot of shiny pastels, lots of gold, metallics to show how great it is. But at the same time, as the war starts creeping closer, like more purples come in, some shades of blue start to come in.
Okay.
Kind of creeping up.
Okay.
Let's say just the inevitable, like this is happening even without them knowing or taking it as seriously. Because I definitely want that. Like I want to see the different sides of Cybertron. I feel like they
Kaon and
only
stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to see Kaon. I want to see Voss. I want to see Praxis. Like, I want to see other places that are being lived in and inhabited in. I also would like to see, when the war starts to really affect the planet, how their neighbor sister planets are reacting. Camius and Velocitron. Velocitron is like Cybertronians, but they like...
Velociraptor.
Well, it's all about speed. It's a speed planet.
Ah, okay.
I want it to be an episodic series in the sense that it's like War and Fall of Cybertron, where one episode is like, here's what happened with this character, blah, 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 and then the end of the episode happens. And then the second episode will happen, and it's the same story, so you'll see, like, the characters from the first episode, but now it's from a different angle or a different perspective, so you're filling in the little things that they didn't know about.
Oh, okay. So, like, at the end, you want to have, like, one big, like, condensing of, like, the storyline?
Yeah, so, like, if one episode we're walking through Iacon and one bot mentions, like, oh, look at that protest, like, that's not going to get anywhere, the next episode will open with the protest.
Got it.
Yeah. But it will do the same thing, where, like, those two characters will come in and be like, that protest isn't going to go anywhere, but then instead of the camera following them like it did in the previous episode, the camera will pan forward and now join the protests. So that's, like, the link between those two interactions.
Okay.
Like Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, me and you have, like, the same idea, it's just yours going forward and mine's going backwards.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, because mine also does that, it's just playing it backwards.
I really want to see effects of the war. I feel like that's not done enough, and it's not that I haven't tried. I know you haven't seen it, but the only thing that I can compare it to is the Netflix show, which is also called War for Cybertron.
Okay.
And it's the trilogy. It's okay.
There's a book for the war, right?
It's called Transformers Exodus.
Oh, what a good book.
It's sitting over there.
Do you really have it?
Yeah.
Am I tripping? How have I never seen that?
Because I reread it a lot.
Alright.
She's kind of, what do they call it?
She's
She's
literate.
loved.
I listened to the audiobook because some beautiful soul on Tumblr read the whole thing.
And Exodus is the same thing, where it's like, it was literally like, it's pretty much a fanfic book.
It is.
Because they talk about Orion and Megatronus.
They were lovers.
Yeah, in like how it is in TFP. So this is like the prequel of Transformers Prime. They say you read Transformers Exodus leads into Transformers Prime. And it's literally their how they met story.
Aw, they're meet cute.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. And then how they become friends, and then their friendship becomes a betrayal, and then they become enemies and
All that.
Transformers 1, but for Transformers Prime.
And there are other characters in that book that aren't like
Popular.
yeah,
Not like
Bumblebee. Jazz is in that book.
Wow.
Respect for my man
Jazz, the war starter.
Yes, he is. It's his fault. He introduces Orion and Megatronus.
He said, let me be a wingman real quick.
Yep, and because of that, war.
So we always say the joke. We're like, let's not pretend like you didn't start this war.
He goes, what? I thought that he would like him.
I gotta go.
I thought I was just linking up their eHarmonies together.
Farmers only.
Farmers only.
Plenty of fish, like Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle.
And I want it to have the same kind of writing style. Mm-hmm. If Transformers Prime and More Than Meets the Eye had a baby,
Okay.
that kind of writing style.
Okay.
Let these robots swear. I'm not talking about has-been hotel, we're gonna drop the F-bomb every 2 seconds because we're cool and adult.
No.
I'm talking about if somebody is in anguish, let them say, God damn it! God damn! I don't want to hear scrap. I want to hear shit. Say that.
Okay, yeah.
Say it with your whole chest. So I really just want, like, the start of the war, seeing how great Cybertron is, and the one-by-one fall and inevitable death of their planet.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that it has to be as, like, quickly either as how it was in TF1. As soon as D16 ripped Sentinel, everybody was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah! Crazy! Like, I don't think it's gonna be that...
Rise up!
that, quick.
Right.
It needs to be...
I thought that was very quick, too. I was like, you guys are just with him now? Like...
I feel like the only way that they excused that is because they had met, like, Starscream and company when they were on the Outlands. They were like, we were banished, and these are all the crew that hate Sentinel. I'm like, okay, but still, you guys were really like, ugh. You're assuming that people aren't going to arrest you still.
Right.
Like, But
You guys are just speaking
Pop
your mind,
off.
dude.
and to be fair, like they're fools anyways because Optimus was like, "I banish you," and they went, "Okay," and then they left. So,
All
like,
right. I guess we're banished.
that's what I would like to see. But I also would like to see the real reasonings of the war. Like I
Okay.
feel like it changes from time to time, but like the origins was because the Decepticons wanted to not be oppressed. Mm-hmm. So like what you were saying with the Hunger Games, I want to see like Iacon's so beautiful, so pretty, Praxis so beautiful, so pretty, Kaon, Voss, and like how they're living, so that you can feel empathetic and sympathetic towards the people who do become Decepticons, and like listen to the words that Megatron is preaching and being like, yeah, because like controversial statement, I think it's quite boring that we are now, oh my gosh, decades into this series and we just keep recycling the same. We're in a war. We're in a war. We're in the war.
You know, why are you in a war?
Yeah.
Like, give me something else. Like, give me something that isn't so like heavily Autobot. Like, I feel like they're too afraid to be like, the Decepticons are right too sometimes.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like that needs to be said. Like, everybody had their reasons to want to join the Decepticons and go on their side. Show me that. Stop just saying that they're just bad guys and the Autobots are right all the time. Stop that.
They're not.
Don't do that. Come on.
Yeah, there are always two sides to the story.
Exactly. And that's why I said, like, very similar to the war game where there's the chapters. So it's like Autobot side, Decepticon side. You
Okay.
see it from both
Yeah.
perspectives. So you can kind of like, not choose your own side, but be like, okay, well, like, I thought that I was pro Autobot in the last episode, but you guys are making me change my mind. I'm looking at the way that these guys live, and that's not right. Meanwhile, I just watched an episode where everybody on Iacon drinks Voss water, okay?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at Kaon, they have the community outhouse, alright? That's not fair.
Like,
They all live in a goddamn hostel. That's not fair.
Okay, I was just thinking about one of the
Tickle, tickle.
don't tickle
Sorry.
my toe. One of the Batman movies that we watched. It was not, what was the one, was it Death in the Family where we got to like choose our own adventure?
Yes.
kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be like a cool thing for that specifically, like going back and forth in between Autobots and Decepticons. Like you could, like depending on what you choose, you could like, oh, you're getting the Decepticon episode, oh, or you're getting the Autobot episode.
That's a good idea.
that is pretty cool.
Thanks. I'm Hasbro, guys.
Do you
I'm
wanna
Hasbro,
go?
I make the big shots over here.
You see how I just listened to you and then I took your idea and I twisted it and I'm gonna put my Hasbro name on it? Yeah.
I need the statistics like they do in Dispatch, where they're like X amount of people,
Yes.
like this
Oh,
percentage
yes.
picked the Autobot side, and this
So it's
amount
like a
of people.
Telltale game, guys.
It's so cool. Guys, I just stood up physically. I just got so
I
excited.
stood up.
My hands are clammy.
She got so excited about
That's such a good idea.
Cooking over here.
cooking.
How cool would that be?
Very fun. Very cool.
Your dog is barking.
No, we're just excited.
You get like a nameless character, and by the end of it, you have to choose if you're
Like
an
which
Autobot
side.
or
Oh, like what
Decepticon.
happens to you like during the thing. Oh, that's. Oh, I just got chills. I love that.
That would be cool too. Like if it's like the camera is fixed on you, so like you're only seeing outward.
Yeah.
And if like you make decisions and stuff, and whenever like your character's hand or something like comes into frame, because obviously if they're grabbing stuff and interacting with other characters like they do in the Telltale games, if you start to see like purple paint or like red and yellow paint, like little things to show off like what side you're basing up, kind of like in Mass Effect when you have the
Yes.
Renegade
Yeah.
wheel and the Paragon one, and how that like affects the types of choices that you get.
Yeah.
It's like if you play in more Decepticon or you play more Autobot, like your body changes to reflect who you're representing.
Okay.
That's such a cool thought.
That is cool.
Hasbro!
Hasbro,
Hire us.
ding, 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 ding. Please, I'm knocking at your window.
But that's my idea.
Okay.
If you like sum it all up, I want to see the war happen. Slow burn.
So like, if anything, like yours could melt into hers.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think so.
I
You're
think
both
me and you
green
got-
lit.
Yay! Mwah.
I do.
I do.
That's a good idea. Man.
Hasbro, hire us. Hire these two and have me sit in the writer's room and like ask questions and then have like random one-off thoughts that are good.
So like which one is that character?
What's that?
Ramjet. That's not a real name.
That's not a real name. I don't know who that is. Get them out of here.
I'll be like, for all you girlies with all your obscure Transformers that you love so much that never get any limelight, here you go. Mwah, kiss on your forehead. I know you girls are starving. And guys, girls and guys are starving for some content for your faves.
Absolutely.
I would give it to you. In this essay, I would give it to you.
That's a good idea. I just got an alert from my watch that said, high stress, take a minute for yourself.
Just so excited
you stood up.
Yeah, you stood up and got excited.
All the girls with low iron, stand up, but not too fast.
Not too quick.
That would be a cool idea.
Yeah,
That's a good... Sir, this was a good question.
that was a very good question. Sir Ghastly,
Platonically.
platonically, forehead kiss. Don't think any lower, freak.
Stay tuned for our reaction, because that's what's coming up next. So, strap on your moon shoe.
And do you think we should bounce?
Let's bounce! Alright. We're getting started.
Such a shame. But I applaud you, Megatron. You certainly made a grand effort.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Dean.
Soundwave.
Oh my god, my
Cue
man.
the audiovisual. I wish to address the troops.
My man did not hesitate to be like, by the way, guys, I run the club now.
Megatron, leader of a great
My worst fear, Starscream everywhere.
Oh man. Right in front of my face, too. Like, talk about a jump scare.
We mustn't despair over his tragic demise.
Do you think he knows how close he is to the camera?
Embrace his
I want to know where the camera is.
I feel like it's Soundwave's face.
upon the
It might be.
So he's like all up in Soundwave's face.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh no, it's right off his
Commander Star.
Kevin.
his iPad.
Lord Starscream.
Yes. What?
You there in the front.
I'm gonna be such a nerd for like 2 seconds. I had that exact same quote as like my text tone when I was younger.
Which one?
Starscream be like, yes, what is it?
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, so every time I got a text message, just be like, yes, what is it?
I'm about to say something really weird.
Okay.
Starscream's length of arms makes me really uncomfortable.
His arms are very, very long.
See, but Soundwaves don't, and Soundwaves are also very long, but they don't make me uncomfortable.
Because Soundwave's
I
beautiful
feel
and
like it's
perfect.
just like his aesthetic. Like that's how he looks.
Why is nobody clapping for me?
Who can't rise to the
He
task
knows who
of
he is. Look at those
inflicting
stilettos.
unspeakable destruction in my name.
They can't rise because you're talking to Viacons. They don't fly.
Legend tells of one
Some of them
capable
fly.
warrior, one who exists
The ones that were all there all had wheels.
upon this very
Well,
planet.
I'm just saying that some fly.
One who can be student to my master.
Did you notice that the title of the episodes, like somebody says the title in some way in the dialogue for
No.
every episode?
No, wait, what?
What's the title of the episode?
I think this one is called like student or master, something on the line.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, are we just dumb?
I just thought you guys knew.
We've seen this show.
Yeah, we have seen this show. Contrary to popular belief.
We have seen it.
We'll add this to the things that you guys have to like keep track of in the future episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, now I see. I have to pay attention more.
I know specifically because like one of the season finales are called like One Shall Rise and the other one is One Shall Fall. And in
that's
the
right, yeah.
episode, Optimus says it, and then in the next episode, Megatron says it.
Optimus, why so glum?
Optimus.
This planet.
All planets are finally free from Megatron's tyranny.
I do not disagree, Ratchet. It's just a small part of me hoped to change Megatron's mind, not extinguish his spark.
Optimus. His
He's really
vileness
upset.
was not slain by your hand,
Yeah.
He's in
but by his
shambles.
own twisted arrogance.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I know the two of you had quite a history.
Sorry, I know you guys
The
were
Megatron
lovers.
whom I worshiped perished eons ago.
Yeah.
The day he chose to become a Decepticon.
Careful, Optimus, you sound a little racist right now.
Decepticons
Just a
may be
little.
in disarray, but they aren't without leadership. And while Starscream is no Megatron, he is far from predictable.
Decepticons! We're under attack!
It's no attack, Ratchet. It's my volcano.
It was your volcano. You suck.
Hold still, bulkhead. Jupiter needs its red spot. Whoopsie.
What in the Allspark is going on in here?
Our projects are due tomorrow.
What kind of asshole builds a motorcycle for their project?
How to build a motorcycle engine?
You're a human, Jack. Can you build me a small intestine?
Well, you can't work on these projects in here. You're making a mess.
Oh, mess.
His autism. His autism.
Bulkhead doesn't help me finish this model of our solar system.
Oh?
Ooh.
What does Bulkhead know of your solar
So
system?
what's a motorcycle
Or
doing at the science
Bumblebee of
fair?
your
That's what I'm
volcano?
saying. What part of the curriculum has a
See our
motorcycle?
motorcycles?
Precisely.
Look, I love that Optimus can't see over his tits.
You gotta hold these suckers down so I can look at you.
They're guardians, Ratchet. Would it hurt to learn more of Earth by helping our young friends
He's so
with their
sweet.
schoolwork?
I could marry him.
Well, maybe our young friends should try
Ideal
learning more
man.
of Cybertron.
Optimus Prime.
During the Great War, so much
If I had to
energon
marry
was
somebody
hidden
on
in
Team
this
Prime, I'm
forsaken
marrying
rock
Optimus.
Yeah.
that our departed
You
And so's
started-
June.
sent some
You started it with like, I'm gonna marry, and I was like, Soundwave. I didn't even get to finish.
Now
I said an Autobot.
waiting to be reawakened.
I feel like you're gonna marry Wheeljack.
Such folly
That's a good-
that
I
late
feel say
in
Bumblebee,
life,
but that's fine.
Megatron searched
I feel like
distant
Wheeljack would be an
space for
attentive husband. What do
warriors.
you guys think?
I feel like he would keep it spicy.
He'd keep it spicy.
Spicy, but a terrible husband.
Point his signal.
He'd up and
I
leave
know
every
we
once
are
in a while.
close. Boost the
I
power
can't
to
remember
your
off the top of my
sensors.
head, but I know that somebody did mention a comment about wishing that Soundwave's minicons were more involved.
Yes.
This could have been perfect for them to include like Rumble or Frenzy scouting ahead for them, just so that we
Yes.
could see them.
I like the personal headcanon that he lost all his minicons to like the gladiator pits, and that's why he takes like a vow of silence.
Ooh, that's
that.
good.
Yeah.
You've never heard that?
No.
Yeah, no, it was that he, because I'm pretty sure there's like old art of Soundwave, and he's like super beefed up and chunky.
I remember from the flashbacks of when like they talk about Kaon that he is a lot beefier.
Yeah, and so the theory is that he's beefier because those are all the minicons that like attach his body, kind of how like Laserbeak's on his chest. And the headcanon is that he lost them all, and that's why he takes a vow of silence.
That's very good.
Thank you. I know.
Wow.
I know my Soundwave lore.
Ratchet, I may require aid.
Science
Oh, it's a
fair
science
is
fair.
a big
Yeah,
part of
That's
their
what I
training.
said.
Okay, but what does a motorcycle have to do with
Perhaps I'm
science?
better
Well, that's what I
suited to
said.
remain behind and-
STEM. I don't know.
Very well. Bumblebee? Let us
Jack is
see about
clearly the
this
weakest link
energon
here.
Let us see about this energon in transit. Bumblebee, come with me. That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, come with me.
Bumblebee, let's go, my kid.
Not the two skinniest b- pulling the heaviest thing.
I know. But they both got like Dorito-shaped chests, so they...
The cube.
The cube.
Why is that so bright? My eyes.
I'm like, ugh.
They do have similar builds, don't they?
They do.
Energon
The
infusion.
snatched waist, big shoulders.
Megatron's got a type.
Not a type!
Yeah, look at Optimus. He's got the skinny little waist.
Oh my god.
The triangle body.
Oh my god.
No, Bumblebee, it does not. Hold your position and await my command.
His eyebrows kill me.
I know, so cute.
Optimus's?
No, Bumblebees.
They're so expressive.
When he like furrows his eyebrows ever so slightly, they really like it shows.
I like
That's a baby.
Sup, dog?
I like when his eyes dilate and they get big and small, like the outer rims.
Skyquake serves only
Hey, Diva.
I love how huge you are.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Your loyalty and devotion.
I wish they
will set
kept
a
that kind
fine
of
example for the
size
troops.
difference between all the
No need
robots.
to be timid, Skyquake. You may bow.
Because even Dreadwing is his twin and he's not as big as him.
I am here on a
He's,
mission
what's the thing with twins in utero? He absorbs
In
more-
hetero, would you say?
In utero?
Oh, sorry.
Megatron is
You observe more. Observed. absorbed more nutrients.
Is this so difficult for
Oh, so
everyone
Dreadwing's the
to
baby
accept?
twin.
Yeah.
Skyquake, I located you.
I know that it happens in the later seasons, but I really love when they make Starscream's wings more expressive. Like right now they're really stiff.
Yeah.
But I like when they go down when he's nervous and they like flap when he's happy.
I know. It's so cute.
Move! Move, ugly. Ugly.
I haven't seen you since the Battle of Teknahar. Megatron ordered me to another.
Then do it.
I feel like that's
That was so long
fraudulent.
ago.
That may be, Prime, but my orders still stand.
See, he's like the same size as Optimus.
Ancient war still worth
I mean,
fighting,
he looks
when
beefier
so many
than.
comrades have been lost and worlds destroyed.
Yeah, he looks
If
huge.
you want to be a true
Like,
leader,
he's been
Starscream,
eating his Wheaties.
then stray from Megatron's
I love how
path
polite they are to let
and
Optimus
lead the
talk.
Decepticons toward
It's because Starscream knows that if he tried to tussle with him, he'd get destroyed.
Consider a truce. If you would be willing to bow.
Oh, not the limp wrist of Starscream.
Prime.
Where did Soundwave go?
Oh,
He knew that was gonna happen, so he moved.
yeah, he left. He went. Oh! He's sad.
Skyquake.
Feelings
No,
hurt.
for real, where's something?
His feelings
Did we
were
miss
hurt.
him?
I don't. Where did he go?
He's done dead.
He stepped out of the way.
I will never side with a Prime.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
And he just took that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was expecting it.
Oh,
There he is. Hey, Diva.
What need have I for peace when I have
Dude, he looks so good. Just remove Starscream from the shot.
And like you see the parts on Soundwave's body where their the biolights are.
Yeah.
Those were like the places that the minicons were at. Like on his shoulders and stuff. That's why his shoulder looks so disconnected, like his arm to his body.
Oh.
Is because the I think Rumble and Frenzy were supposed to be like his shoulders. Kinda like how I'm
With
pretty sure it's
certainty.
Slipstream and Jetstorm that are like drift smoothie spots and they're on his shoulders. It's the same.
I
thing.
tried to actually.
Oh my god. Dad, no!
When I try to close my eyes and I think about RID, I think I actually give myself a lobotomy. So,
Yeah, same.
it's so bad.
Not my son, you bitch! Oh my god.
Do not miss a single moment.
Chat, are you recording?
Chat, World Star!
It's just Starscream in front of the camera. So guys, here's what's going on. The beatdown of the century and catch it all on my stream, Lord Starscream 420.
Not 420.
Skyquake has not yet acquired a vehicle mode.
Oh, like, oh, he hasn't acquired a vehicle mode, as if he's, like, incapable of transforming into whatever Cybertronian vehicle that he is.
They didn't have the budget for that.
He's still gonna transform!
What is
They don't have the budget for it. They could only afford one robot model. In fact, that's really probably why they did the twin route, because they could just be like, let's just grab Skyquake, paint him blue, Dreadwing.
So, we're just gonna go help Jack and Miko finish their...
Without my supervision? You want them to be
Ratchet.
Grandpa's out here.
He is the equivalent of, like, when your dad walks in and says, like, I'm not watching the TV. And then he's just, like, standing there with his hands on his hips. It's the same thing. He's like, I'm not helping these children do their work. Proceeds to do everything.
Soundwave, why aren't you tracking them? What? What is it? A second Decepticon life signal? But Skyquake is the only sleeper buried in this area. The site of our destroyed space bridge.
Yeah.
You're not telling me that life signal belongs to
That's
Megatron.
exactly what I'm telling you.
Yes.
But he was microns from the detonation point. Nothing could have survived
It's
that blast.
Megatron.
He's
Your
alive.
sensors must be faulty.
I found Dad. Go get him.
Delete the coordinates.
Soundwave will remember this.
What am I saying? Of course, this must be investigated. If
I
Lord
love that,
Megatron
like,
is up there, I
Starscream
shall
even
bring
knows.
him
Like, I know
home.
he's like a coward, but he's like, I
Remain
fear
here and
Soundwave.
monitor the outcome.
Yeah,
When
Soundwave is a
Skyquake
force to be
snuffs
reckoned with.
Prime
Oh,
spark,
let's see the Diva dive.
Oh, get it, Diva.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow, that was
He's got so much drip.
very graceful.
It's like, what a prick.
Go get him.
See, because when Laserbeak comes off, then there's like more biolights that are exposed.
Oh.
See, but again,
I wish that he like spoke to Laserbeak. That would have been nice.
But he took his vow of silence. He can't speak to him.
I know it'd be nice to hear like Laserbeak eject.
Strike your report from the record and provide origin coordinates.
Laserbeak, get that.
Get that motherfucker!
Oh my god, running in slow motion. Running like how you do in a dream.
What's crazy is that Bumblebee is driving at like what, like 80 miles an hour, and
Probably.
he's still catching up to it.
Oh my god.
Get run over. Could you imagine? Aww.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by.
Truck crime. Yep.
You didn't get the joke. Night night. Oh, never mind.
Skyquake, stay down.
Ooh, that's slow-mo.
Fowler?
How did you know?
He goes, I'll take that, thank you.
Agent Fowler, fall back.
He's like, ah!
Acquired. Now I can fly.
Goodbye.
Even though I could fly this whole time.
I'm telling you, we didn't have a budget to make a Cybertronian vehicle.
It could have looked just normal.
Well, isn't that what Megatron is?
Yes,
Megatron's is a Cybertronian vehicle.
Okay, so then what's the deal?
I don't think you're understanding the concept of how a budget works.
Budget this, budget
What's
that.
a budget? I don't limit myself to a budget.
What does Fowler really think he's gonna accomplish? Like, I admire him for trying, but like,
Will not be tolerated on my watch.
let's be realistic. In this world of robots.
In this world of robots, he's like, maybe I can get him to crash or something.
Heat seekers.
This is just the American way. We blow it up. See, and so, like somebody else pointed out,
I still got it.
that they are always in like the same settings. We have been circling around in this Rocky Mountain this whole time.
Yeah.
And nothing has changed.
Hey.
Ooh. Purr.
No one could have survived this. As I suspected, faulty sensors. The last
Soundwave
thing I need
sucks.
now are rumors
Oh,
that
no.
Megatron still
Soundwave is
Soundwave
never
was
wrong.
wrong.
I can't wait to tell all my friends.
He goes, oh wait, hold on.
Oh man.
Oh.
Just my luck.
Megatron.
Oh.
The
Jump
way I would have shit my hands.
But how?
I love this concept.
Dark Energon.
Oh my goodness.
Essentially putting his hands there. Okay, Diva.
What is?
Little kiss.
Master.
Starscream!
Stop.
This one's rated PG-13, guys.
Yeah. That was like the same aura as like Scar from Lion King when he like digs his claws into Mufasa. That's like his brother.
You're right.
But like that's the same aura. I didn't say it was sensual or sexual or anything. First of all, you're taking my shit out of context.
Unwell.
Dude, why are you mounted on him like that?
He's...
Immediately.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. He's small.
He's little guy.
Oh!
Almost tipped over, my guy.
Oh, okay, we're out of the mountains, finally.
Yay! Now we're in sand. Dirt. Planet Dirt. What is he up to? Oh. He's a crazy girl.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to get the job done.
He goes, I'll get this guy, Dad. Don't worry.
He's trying to make warrior class, alright?
Yeah.
Require immediate assistance.
Feller, help.
Get that thing out of the sky.
Oh my!
Oh my God, B!
Dude, he's ripping your organs out. Nice. B, that's pretty metal.
It's like that episode of Invincible.
Jeez.
Coming fast.
Realistically, there's no way that jet should be able to hold up like a 2-ton bubble.
Ooh. But I mean, he's also like a 2-ton
Heavy landings, Khan.
guy. So.
I'm gonna say gravity helps. They say what? What was your point?
I don't know, but the planes shouldn't be able to fly anyway. Damn.
His body's like
Yikes.
crunched.
Flayed.
Had Skyquake chosen to stray from his master's path, we might not be burying him today.
That's cold, Optimus.
If he would have listened, he would be alive. If he would have just conformed to my religion,
That is so
he
cold.
would have been alright.
Putting yourself at risk was.
Meanwhile,
perhaps not the
Soundwave was like,
wisest
damn,
of
double homicide.
strategies, but
That sucks.
You performed admirably.
I'm out of my
Dad.
shower.
Oh?
There you
Alright, I'm telling you, pay attention. They're in the same class
Okay.
with the same teacher.
Okay.
Well, how are our projects received?
Well,
Oh.
Ms. Nakadai, what planet would that be?
Cybertron?
It's large, Mr. Darby, but is it operational?
First of all, what is that? I don't know.
It's one of Pharma's things. I don't know.
Farmagate.
No, but, is it
I don't know. Ratchet's kind of acting like Pharma right now.
Now that's science. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Science.
On our planet, you would have been awarded the highest honors.
Absolutely.
Ratchet goes, I'm never gonna help you.
I'm never
ever
helping
again.
ever again.
Never ask for my help. Like, that's crazy because we actually didn't ask for
Yeah.
it. We did not need
Wise
it.
to stray from Ratchet's path.
Cockroach.
The troops will be pleased to hear of our success in rushing Lord
Man's on
Megatron
life support.
into
Yeah.
stasis.
He's extra rusty again. Look at him. He's dirty and crusty.
Someone give him a polish.
Look at him, crusty, dusty, musty. Ew, stinky.
Oh my god.
around
My
his
man. He looked so beautiful and then they ruined him.
So sorry. I mean,
okay.
it's not that far off from how he looked when he first arrived, so
I
he's just
know.
looks crusty. We're back at square one.
Yeah, he just needs another bath. Maybe he'll be okay.
There you go. Literally, I'm telling you. This is episode 6, and
Uh-huh.
it's named Masters and Students. Oh. I'm telling you. Alright, alright. Alright, discussion time. Me, number one, personally, I love Soundwave. I do. I love him so much, and I feel like they should have done so much more with him than just to have him standing there and being silent. I know I just said that he took a vow of silence, but I feel like...
That's a headcanon, though.
It is a headcanon.
We don't know if it's canon.
Everybody, let me know in the comments if you agree with my headcanon or not.
If enough people agree with me, it's canon.
then it's
basically fact.
Alright. Do you think that bringing in Skyquake for like the 30 seconds that he was there is a waste of a character?
Yeah, I think so, because, like, what did he do other than, like, get a vehicle mode and then die?
He went, I gotta go, actually.
Yeah, Optimus went like, hey, do you want to join our club? Like,
And he
let
went,
bygones-
no!
You want to let bygones be bygones?
No, I don't. I am actually still listening to my previous master who said that I need to kill you. So,
Yeah.
I feel like his only purpose was to be there to set him up for a later episode when the kids go into the shadow zone.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I was like, they just said him. You used me for plot development.
Yeah.
I feel like they just needed, like, an enemy of the
this
day
episode.
episode. So he's just the enemy of the day. But I find it very fraudulent that he was like, yeah, Lord Megatron told me to extinguish you. As if Megatron is like, nobody gets to kill Optimus but me.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Fraudulent, someone's lying.
Somebody lied to you. You weren't given that order. You just want to kill him.
Yeah.
You're just bloodthirsty.
You.
Well, he just came out of, like, what, stasis? He was sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's taking a little nap. And now you're being deceptive and lying.
Which I'm not sure. Somebody correct us in the comments, or when we're rewatching this, maybe we're gonna realize that we talked over some kind of plot point. But is it established what he's doing, just sleeping there?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's established later, but I don't remember.
I feel like Soundwave was, not Soundwave, Starscream was yapping to Soundwave, and I was just busy talking about Soundwave.
We were talking over him.
Because I was gonna say that I definitely think it's wasted for that sake. Because it just seems like he showed up just so that that Bumblebee and Optimus could have somebody to beat up.
Yeah.
And subsequently murder, first of all.
Yeah, like, you guys are wanted men now. Like,
but they
Bumblebee really murdered that guy.
yeah, he went up in the sky and ripped out his internal organs.
There wasn't really anything, like, you could have switched out Skyquake with anybody.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like we have more questions than answers. What is he doing there? And I wish that they at least delved in more to, like, the Decepticon hierarchy because of it. Be like, oh, Skyquake, you know, what did he do? What was his position? What was his job? What is he doing stationed on Earth to just go sleepy night-night until somebody wakes him up in hopes that he'll go out and fight somebody? Clearly, you're not a good fighter. It just took Optimus and Bumblebee to take you down, and that was it.
It didn't even take Optimus and Bumblebee. It just took Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Bumblebee came, ripped your face off.
Bumblebee in the air. That's the reason they can't let you fly, brother. If you were in the skies, you'd be unstoppable.
Yeah, so... Alright, I genuinely just think he was there for Villain of the Day.
Okay.
That's fair.
Which isn't awful, because I liked... Controversial. Even though, like, Soundwave and Starscream were there for a little banter, I actually enjoyed more going back to the kids and the rest of the crew.
And their science projects.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I love that it's showing already that Ratchet, like, despite saying that he wants nothing to do with the kids, he is already being, like, active parent with them. Only because I feel like Ratchet just needs to be the smartest person in the room.
But he is.
Okay, well, sometimes... Well, he doesn't know much about Earth, so he needs to be the smartest person in the room, and he needs to be like, well, I can do your little Earthling projects, and I can do it better.
Better than you. Yeah.
I think it's more so showing the hold that he has on Cybertron, because he didn't even take the time to learn about the Earth projects that they want to do.
Yeah.
He automatically had to turn them Cybertronian. I think it's supposed to be showing
He's homesick.
Kind of like that, like the drastic change that he will inevitably go through to learn to love Earth, but right now he is just so, like, Cybertron only, like, thinking about his home, his planet, not taking into consideration that this is their home.
Yeah. You can see, like, the two wolves in his brains of, like, I'm holding back for Cybertron because, like, that is my home and that's my everything, but then also being, I guess for a better word, like, interested in the children.
Yeah.
Interested in what they're doing and how they're doing things and just, like, living their life. So subsequently, even though he's saying he wants nothing to do with, like, Earth stuff and he thinks Earth stuff is stupid and, like, oh, you should learn about Cybertronian stuff, he is genuinely curious and he wants to know. And I think that's a good, like, setup for when he eventually does learn things and he does connect with them.
Going off of your Soundwave comment.
Yes.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what did you want to keep saying about it?
My vows are that I will love you until the end of this time, and even when death takes me, I hope that you're holding my other hand and I will meet you in the next life.
Oh my god.
God. Romantic.
I love this man.
Why?
I've always thought Soundwave was very interesting. He's definitely one of my favorite Decepticons. I've grown now to like more Decepticons other than him. So he kind of gets the back burner, but like a girl sticks to her roots. It's like when you say like your basic answer of liking an Autobot is like Bumblebee or something. Soundwave is my basic answer. I'm like, I just love him. I love the idea that he is just like this entity of a person, bot, whatever, robot you want to call him. Cybertronian. What did we argue about early in the episode? They're not robots. Stop calling them that.
That was like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
No, you were like, stop calling them robots. Stop calling them Transformers. They're not Transformers.
Transformers, that's what it was. Yeah, this is my favorite Transformer, dude. I just love the concept that he houses, like, other things and,
Shut my mother!
No drama! I love that he houses them, and I really wish that Laserbeak, like, spoke, because it would be very interesting for Laserbeak to be speaking upon his behalf. Like, if Soundwave doesn't speak, like, Laserbeak does. And
so, that would be cool.
Right?
Cool. I speak for Soundwave.
Yeah.
I am
the
speak for
Lorax.
Soundwave when I say that your shit's all f***ed up.
Yeah. And I know Soundwave has his way of speaking with, like, kind of how they do it with, like, the Michael Bay Bumblebee with the radio and stuff. Like, Soundwave does, you know, communicate things by, like, relaying, like, what other people have said.
Mm-hmm.
I think in them, though, like, the very bottom layer, like, you can vaguely hear, like, the G1 voice of him.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, like,
that's cool.
It's his G1 voice with all those same voices layered on top of it. So if you listen really close, you can vaguely hear it with what sounds like his voice, but it's always overlapped with other voices.
Well, now when we watch G1, I'll listen out.
You're just gonna point, you'd be like, dude, this guy
God,
doesn't shut up.
He speaks!
Yeah, Soundwave does speak a lot, and literally everything else. This is the
He's
only,
a yapper.
This is the only Soundwave that doesn't speak.
Wow, okay.
Which I thought was such, like, a good creative thing for them to do. I'm like, ugh.
It's never been a part of his character to be, like, a mute or, like, a very stoic person. Like, he was very, what do you call it? Like, he's always been a very, like, serious character, but he's never strayed from speaking.
Oh.
Yeah. He's definitely a man of a few words, for sure.
Okay.
That's why I was saying in the episode where I was like, oh, you know, I would have loved to hear, like, Laserbeak eject, blah, 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 eject, because that's how he, like, tells them to go. I wish Ravage was here. Ravage is my favorite out of all of them. For chat, I had a cat back in my youth. His name was Ravage. He was a black cat. I love him very much. He'd be a 10 to this day.
He's fluffy boy.
In G1, the way that Soundwave looks, like, he looks like a walking cassette player, and his chest is where the player is. So when he was out in the field, he would say, like, Ravage, eject, and it would open, like, a little cassette pops out, but it would transform into one of the mini-cons.
Yeah,
How
they
fun
all
is
turn
that?
into cassettes. I actually had a USB drive that transformed, and it was Ravage, so it would transform into, like, a little, like, USB port, and then it would turn into Ravage. It was so cool. I thought I was the coolest kid.
You're like, yeah, look at me and my USB, guys.
Yeah, this show had a hold of me when I was, like, a freshman in high school, like, middle school and stuff.
Please.
Please.
I had a Transformers Prime backpack.
I think
you will remember this.
I do remember that.
That I strutted around in high school proudly with. And it was a children's backpack, obviously, so we could not hold any of my friggin' books. So I held, like...
held, like, a binder.
Yeah, it held, like, a binder and a folder and nothing else, and I had to carry everything else, but it. I looked so cool. I was not one of those that had the cute little Jan Sports backpacks, nah. And it was... I remember it very clearly. It had Optimus and Bumblebee, but Bumblebee was doing that, like, punch pose that he always has in all of, like, the promo art.
Yeah.
And Optimus is in that weird crouch down... like PNG pose. I remember it because it's the same standees that they have at the Universal ride when you go through the exit and there's that, like, little kid room where they always are playing Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
And they have those big cutouts of Optimus and Bumblebee there. It's the same pictures.
Oh my gosh. I had a TFA backpack.
I had a Vera Bradley backpack.
Okay. Thanks for contributing to the chat.
You're welcome.
When I was in middle school, it was an Avengers backpack, but then I upgraded to Transformers
I remember
backpack.
you talking about the Avengers backpack.
Dude, I'm still trying to find a photo to this day.
It.
But yeah, the grip that this show had on me in my youth, like, even, like, the friend group that I did find, like, we were just like, yeah, like little, like, gremlins, like little freshman gremlins being like, Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime is the best show ever. Except for me. I was like, I'm actually an intellectual. I was like, I'm actually animated as the best, but, like, oh, whatever. And they'd be like, boo, Bim, you suck. Throw tomatoes at me and
Oh, well, let's relive it right now. Boo, Bim, you suck. Because it's not the best. It's very good, but it's not the best.
Where's the tomato?
We don't. We I watched Transformers Prime for the first time, like, when I graduated high school.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're a little late to the
a
party.
little
I was
while
a
ago.
little late, yeah.
Very late to the party.
Well, to be fair, it was my fault. I was like, hey, I have something you might like.
I have something you might want to watch. And I went, okay.
And it turned out that you did like it.
Yeah,
so-
I did. I did like it.
So what? And now here you are.
And now here I am. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I also wish that they had the other mini cons or hear me out. I'm gonna throat punch you.
Damn.
Hear me out.
Okay.
You know how they give like the gladiator flashbacks and stuff, and clearly everybody gets like I'm a with a backstory. I wish that they would have had something for Soundwave to be like, oh, Soundwave had like more mini cons, and then he lost them. I think that would have been just like a really good, compelling thing, and it could have fed into my little headcanon of his Vow of Silence, and it would have done numbers. Like, I know him just sitting there not talking and stuff, he's aura farming clearly to the utmost extreme. And I think it's cool to have the parallels where like Bumblebee doesn't necessarily talk. Like, he does, but like you can't actually understand him. And then you have Soundwave that also doesn't talk. I think they did it like very creatively, of having Bumblebee with his little boops and beeps and stuff, and then Soundwave repeating the audio. I just wish they would have given more time, because at least they looked at Bumblebee and they were like, yo, brother got his voice box ripped out. Trauma! And then they're like, Soundwave, he just is... He's weird, I guess.
He's just a weird boy.
I like the concept, and I think that if there was some like actual backing for it, it would make more sense for Soundwave's character to be like, I know he's always been a very loyal follower of Megatron and of the Decepticon cause, but especially with this arc right now of like finding Megatron's body after they thought that he was gone forever, if Soundwave's like, I've already lost my mini-cons and they were so close, I'm not losing Megatron either, it makes it seem a little bit more sense on why he's so like anal about it, you know?
Yeah. He's got attachment issues.
Oh.
I feel like that would have worked a little bit better. But I agree with you. I wish that all the Decepticons, honestly, I feel like they don't get as much love for fleshing out as like the Autobots do. Like Bumblebee gets that flashback. RC gets nothing but flashbacks about reminding you of what happened to her. We don't even get a flashback for Bulkhead, but he has Wheeljack to verbally say things about things that they've done in the past. And they don't do the same thing for the Decepticons, and I wish that they did.
Yeah, the most they did is Optimus being like, back when in the gladiator pits, here's Megatronus in the gladiator pits, and then you're like, oh, look, there's Soundwave. Like,
It's that YouTuber thing where they draw a red circle and it's the arrow. Soundwave, right there. There he is.
Transformers Prime Easter egg that you missed. Ding!
I wish that they did it for the Decepticons. I wish that we got a little bit more backstory for them.
I would have loved a backstory, and
My man was a poet.
He was a poet, and like not for saying, because you know, obviously I love the Decepticons, I really do, and I'm not saying it just because I love them, but like I genuinely think like it's a very missed opportunity to have some background information on them, to be like, well, why are they bad? So like, I know you don't need an excuse to be bad, because bad people are just bad people sometimes, but I feel like it would have been more compelling, considering that this is a war, and war changes people. You know, like, Starscream's a scientist.
Is he really?
Yes. Starscream is a scientist. Starscream is very smart.
He's a
very
super smart scientist, and he was recruited by Megatron because of the fact that he was a scientist. He had no military background prior to.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, in some iterations, they're changing it now, like in TF1, where he's like, well, I'm a part of the High Guard, and I'm a Seeker.
Okay.
But, like, that's not his
Which makes him the commander of the Seekers, even though that's not, like, just because you are a Seeker doesn't mean that, like, you become the commander of the Seekers. Like, it's like a job position.
Yeah.
So we're, like, him and Knockout, like, on the same, like, level when it comes to science and smarts?
No, because Knockout's not a scientist.
Knockout's a medic.
He's
There's
a doctor.
difference.
That's right. Oh my god.
Everybody thinks that he's a scientist, but he's not. And, like, he even says later on, like, when Shockwave shows up and they start doing all those experiments, Knockout's literally like, he's got me doing stuff. I'm not even a scientist. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm a doctor.
Oh.
He's just he's pharma painted all red. He's a doctor that ended up liking...
He's a little freak.
Tearing people apart rather than fixing them. But at the end of it, he's just a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all he is. He's just a doctor.
But
Just a doctor.
Sorry.
To put it in layman's terms, Starscream is as smart as Shockwave.
Okay.
Yeah, like what things that Shockwave does, like Starscream has the same mental capacity to keep up and do with him.
They just dumb it down in Transformers Prime for no reason because
okay.
In my opinion, at the end of season 2 and the entirety of season 3, like Starscream's just written as a joke. Like he's just there to be slapped around by Megatron, which I know is like how it was in G1. But you put in all of this effort to make everybody so compelling and so fleshed out, and you're advertising this show as something different, and now you're doing the exact same thing that, like, all the other shows did.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
Same as TFA, too, when he gets the Allspark shard in his forehead, and they just keep killing him as, like, a joke. And it's like, Starscream's just, like, good. It's, like, slapstick comedy.
Yeah, he's
That's why I like
stock.
In the comics when he becomes the leader of Cybertron, and other people are like, what's Starscream? I'm like, no, you don't understand. This man is incredibly smart. He does have the capacity to lead the planet. Everybody wants to make it a joke about being like, Starscream could never lead. Like, he couldn't lead the Decepticons. He can.
And he did.
He could.
And he did. And he did.
He's very smart and capable. I think that he's a great... And chat, if you guys have not read Robots in Disguise, if you guys have not read Till 1, I recommend it. It's very good. And it's a very good reflection on Starscream. Very good series. I know I said earlier, I think, like, in the episode 3 when I did my discussion and I said I hate Starscream, I only mean I hate this rendition of Starscream. That's all I mean. I love Starscream. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I get very upset when it's, like, missed opportunities like that for the character. Like, you could have done so much more, and you're just, like, ripping away everything that makes him more interesting. Like, you didn't even know that he's a scientist.
No, I didn't know that he was a scientist.
Which is very upsetting, because this show could have been used to open up a lot of backstories of those kinds of characters. There's so much things that we don't know about, and, like, you have to either just have common knowledge, but, like, even if you have the knowledge, like, we have the knowledge that he's a scientist, and they don't use it at all in the show. Like, they don't utilize it.
There's no Jetfire in this show.
There's no Jetfire in this show, which was, like, a detrimental part of his character in G1 because they were besties. Some might even say lovers. And they were both scientists working together, and, Starscream betrays him, and obviously they split paths. Jetfire is an Autobot, Starscream is a Decepticon, but, like, they don't, like, this is stuff that they don't get into, and, like, it's upsetting that there is a lack of, I guess, delving into their stories. And, like, you gotta go seek them out in other forms of media.
Yeah, that's, like, such a shame because I haven't seen, like, I haven't read, like, either of the 2 comics that you recommended, and I know that they're on our shelf, but, like...
You would have hurt your eyes right over there.
I haven't read them, and I mean, TFP and TFA are, like, the only sources of media that I have of Starscream, so it's kind of a shame that I haven't, like, I've considered him a laughingstock much like other people. Like, I haven't really expanded my horizons in that sort of way to see how complex of a character he is.
And, like, it's crazy to see that there's, like, so much more to him, right?
Yeah, and, like, I
it really changes it.
Yeah, because I didn't know that he was a scientist and so cool. Like, so cool.
Wait a minute, Starscream.
Wait, is he, like, kind of hot? Like,
you mean you're not a f***ing loser?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, listen, Starscream and Sarah Stone's style is very, very hot.
Yes.
Very sexy, very beautiful.
Agreed.
Chat, top 5 Starscream designs. Number 1, Sarah Stone Starscream.
Beautiful. The Windblade series, beautiful.
Justice for Sarah Stone. Anyways.
Justice for Sarah Stone.
But, I mean, hey, chat, if you guys drop down in the comments, please tell Gab to read some of these comments, because I cannot stress enough how good they are at talking about, you know, the main point, which is the lives of the Cybertron. This is the whole reason that we get involved in the series and why we love the franchise is for them, these characters.
Yes.
And they really take a back seat here. Like,
so it's really more about the kids than the robots, honestly.
Probably like more about the kids and like their dynamic
With
the Autobots.
bots, yeah.
But like that's what I'm saying, that there's so much more that's put into the Autobots, the mountains of attention that RC gets, all of the flashbacks that she gets multiple times. She gets that whole episode where there's a flashback between her and Cliffjumper.
Yeah.
And I think that they encounter Shockwave. And like all of this attention gets put on that kind of backstory, the backstory with Bumblebee, the flashback with him and Megatron of how he lost his voice box. I think I was mentioning the slight comment that gets passed over when Bulkhead talks about Breakdown, and he's like, yeah, we were both part of the same group, but then they don't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
And like, I would have loved to see that. You imagine how cool a flashback episode would have been taking place on Cybertron when you're following the Wreckers, like going through some kind of mission. Like that would be cool. And then you could see the slight like differences of morals between Bulkhead and Breakdown and how they kind of started to grow apart in that way. Kind of similar to the episode. Stay with me now, Bimby.
I'm saying.
Kind of similar to the episode in TFA where they had the flashback at the academy when Bumblebee's trying to join the Elite Guard and Wasp is there.
Yes.
And they start to...
I love Wasp.
like, that's, like, it could have been something like that, you know? But it's just, like, a lot of missed opportunity because other than that, you don't know anything about the Decepticons. Like, I wish that there was more to it. I wish that we got to see more of the backstory. It just feels like they're just there to be cool.
Yeah.
And nothing else. Like, Knockout doesn't get anything. They just know that he's the doctor, and that's it.
Yeah, he's just medic.
Red
medic. All right, cool.
Here, red version of Ratchet. That's it.
Yeah. Like, I wish they would have gone and they would have made, like, a couple... I would have taken just a couple episodes. Kind of like the video games, Fallen War of Cybertron, where it's just, like, one episode is just, like, a flashback of the Autobots. Like, sure, you can give me the Autobots. Flashback of them on Cybertron. No humans. Pre-war, during war.
Like a prequel style.
Yeah, prequel style. And then the next episode be about the Decepticons and actually give me, like, fleshed out, like, why are they the way that they are? How do they get there? Why are they thinking the way that they are? Just because you're bad people and you do bad things, sometimes there are reasonings for it. You know, let us not forget that the Decepticons didn't want to be oppressed.
Right,
anymore.
It's like earlier in the episode when Optimus was like, oh, Megatron strayed from his path the moment he decided to become a Decepticon. And I have to say, hold on, Optimus, because Decepticons are not inherently bad. The Decepticons are a movement. They were a political group. And all they wanted was to not be oppressed. Now, it just so happens that people who were representing the Decepticons started to take it in a more violent manner. Yes. But that does not mean that that was the entirety of the Decepticons. Is that what it ended up being because the war ended up escalating so big? Yes. But let's just not forget that the original Decepticon group was just a political movement that wanted equal rights.
They want equal rights, and in some instances, it's Megatron himself that takes it a little too far, and that this man he crashes out and he decides to choose violence because words weren't enough. At some point, if you push someone in a corner and you keep pushing them and pushing them and pushing them, and they're trying to beg and plead with you to understand how they're going and be like, please listen, like, you know, my people this, my people that, at some point, like, you're gonna snap.
Yeah.
The dog will bite you eventually.
Like how it is in TF1. Like, I feel like D16, he was very patient the whole time.
Yes.
He had the patience of a saint.
He did.
The whole movie.
He did everything the right way that he was supposed to, and at the very end, he cracked. And you know what? It was justified. And I think that that's a good way of showing the growth of that movement, right? Now, does it immediately turn violent? Yes, but like you can see the growth of it, so it makes more sense. And in things like something that Gab has read, in IDW's More Than Meets the Eye, when Megatron does come aboard and he becomes an Autobot and he talks about it with Rung when he has his mandated therapy, and even he says, he's like, I did not mean to make a war out of this.
Yeah.
I just wanted equal rights, and I wanted them to listen to my words, but the words weren't enough for them, right? I feel like that is exemplified in a very good way. Like, it's a very, very believable progression. And like how he says things like, I don't condone certain things. I don't condone the acts of what other people do. And then they try to slap my name in front of it, like the DJD. He's like, I don't associate with them. They're crazy.
and kind of like how they do it in the Netflix show, which is good. It's not great. It's not my favorite.
It's alright.
I like the first season because it takes place entirely on Cybertron, and you get to see like the effects of the war and how the planet is crumbling and dying, and how people are dying. And in it, they show a lot of glimpses of like Megatron taking helm of the war, and like a lot of times when he's talking to the other Decepticons, he just like talks to them.
Yeah,
and he's just like, what do we need to do? This, and that. It's not immediately like, blah, like, let's kill all the Autobots. I'm looking at you, the new IDW. I don't even think it's IDW, but the new Transformer comic where Megatron's a cannibal.
Oh my god.
Hey,
yeah.
huh?
Yes.
Hey, huh?
What's it called? Skybound?
Skybound.
Yeah, that's the new comic
Cannibal.
series. Bumblebee's dead.
That doesn't sound like my man.
Yeah, Bumblebee died in the very
Cannibal.
first episode, very first issue.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then Megatron.
He had like his face blown.
Yikes.
Yeah, and Megatron quite literally like took somebody and like vampire style took a bite out of their neck and just ripped out like neck cables, and there's Energon like all over, and he's just like, rah, like I am Megatron, and you're like, whoa,
What happened?
Take it. I'll take Dark Energon, Coke Rage, Megatron any day
His little
over
fentanyl,
that.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's just on some speed and ketamine and all the good drugs, and that one is just Hannibal Lecter over here.
Jesus.
You're like, no, thank you.
But I like the pace that they did it in the Netflix show of seeing how the war is like affecting everybody and being progressively worse, and how Optimus in that series like literally sucks. Like he sucks at his job. Everybody's dying. He's making all the wrong decisions, and I'm okay with that because he doesn't automatically have to be the great Optimus Prime that he is like in Transformers Prime. This man has gone through it all the ups and downs. He's been a Prime for a very long time. He's been doing this war for a very long time, so he seems pretty grounded, right? And it's believable. Whereas like in the Netflix show, he literally just became a Prime, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And I'm okay with that, and that's fine. I just wished that, what did you say? If we could grab some things from other
If I could cherry pick like things from shows and like make like one amalgamation, I feel like it would be like very good, and it's probably what like everybody's been asking for. Where they're like, yeah, like I want like fully in-depth flesh out characters. I feel like every single piece of media, they miss the mark in some way that just makes it so missed opportunity.
Yeah.
And I genuinely don't think that there is a single show. Like, granted, like, I have my favorite, obviously, and everybody else has, like, their favorites, but I genuinely don't think that there is a single fleshed out show that is 100%, like, boom, like,
This is
perfect.
It. Yeah.
Like, they always miss something.
Which is funny, though, because, like, when I would say I want to introduce somebody into the Transformers universe, like, I would show them Prime first, because I feel like that's the closest that you can get, but yes, they miss the mark. Yeah. But I feel like it's the closest that you can get.
You can, yeah.
I wish that we would have something that's a little bit better, because, in my opinion, everything after Transformers Prime, literally, like, it's a waste of time. Like, I would not show it to anybody, because it doesn't make them excited about the characters, the universe. I feel like the show does really well with, like, you know, not sugarcoating or pretending like they're not actively in a war.
Right.
Like, in G1, you know, there was 50 million Autobots, and I'm just like, you guys aren't struggling that bad. Optimus is playing basketball in the back with Spike.
Doing hoops. It was amazing.
Fine.
But here, it's like, the stakes are high, like, there's tension, everybody feels it. They lost a soldier within, like, the first episode, so, like, I feel like they get the tone right off the bat, so this would be the perfect gateway drug into, hey, if you really want it and you don't just want like aimless Michael Bay explosions where you learn nothing about any of the Cybertronians,
right,
this is your show. But it's still not like, man, this really isn't like what I want for, like, if I could think of the most perfect media, it's still not there, you know?
Yeah. Not to say I don't love this show.
Oh no,
Right.
of course
No,
not, of course not.
Show's great.
We're harping on it, but it's just because we love it and we're so passionate about
I'm
it.
harping on it in a creative and critique.
We know that it could be better.
Yeah, it has the foundations. It just needs a little extra oomph,
A little zhuzh
to it. And
even though this Megatron is very like ragey, I guess, and he's very just blinded by it and just like aggressive, I feel like they still I still feel like they did it somewhat well to depict Megatron. Like, clearly, like, this is like a Megatron that was like in the gladiator pits, and then like he's aggressive and things like that, because I know, like, clearly this Megatron was not a political movement kind of guy. This is I started a war. Which they missed the mark on that, because that's not the truth, and that's not how it really should start.
Well,
but
like, I think they say in the backgrounds, what do they call that? A flashback.
Yeah.
That he started as preaching like on the streets, and the second that they weren't, not that they weren't giving him the attention. I think that from what I remember, they said that the narrative is that Optimus started to talk over him, or like kind of take Megatron's ideas, but say them in a different light, and it made them think that Optimus was like much more
compelling.
Yeah, and that's what made Megatron be like, that's it.
Oh, f*** this guy.
I've had it.
He copied his homework.
Basically.
Yeah, and therefore the blind rage towards Optimus.
Fair.
Which, all right, that makes more sense.
Oh my God,
but
who said that? It was me.
Good job. But now it's like these newer things. It's like either Megatron is now like a good guy, or he's batshit crazy, and not even in like a fun way. Like he's just crazy, and I feel like they're just missing. They're missing marks here, man.
The gray area where it's like.
Yeah, like there's no balance anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
after this, like there's just no balance.
I like him when he's a little bit more nuanced, where like you can have a conversation with him, and he's not like like you know, you gotta be. You guys have to strap him down like Hannibal Lecter. He's crazy. Like
like maybe at the end of your conversation, he like it's shushes in like a Bible verse or something.
Yeah, or Earthspark's terrible, I will say. That show's terrible, but at least that Megatron is, like, a little nuanced. I don't like that he's, like, on the Autobots side now, but at least he's a little eloquently spoken to. You can look and be like, see, that was a guy that was trying to talk his way out of oppression.
Yeah, but see, that's what I think More Than Meets the Eye did way better. And
They did.
I was let me tell you, chat. I was hater number one when I picked up that issue and I opened it up and it was Megatron's trial, and he went, first of all,
why is he here?
First of all, I'm pleading not guilty. Not my fault. You got some balls to look at everybody and say, no, I didn't do that.
I'm not
That
guilty.
wasn't me.
That was everybody else.
And then to look at Optimus and then wink at him just for Optimus to be like, oh, you sly dog.
Stop.
You know what? You innocent.
Here's the keys to the lost line. Rodimus goes, how did that get out of my pocket?
Literally, let me tell you, I was the first one on the hate train, because I was like, not only Optimus did you disrespect Rodimus yet again, but you went ahead and overstepped and took Rodimus's position and handed it to Megatron. Get the fuck out of here.
His least favorite son. For real.
Yeah. Because I hate
I wanted to
Rodimus.
be a hater about him, and I really appreciated the fact that even Megatron came up on the Lost Light and was like, I don't know why I'm in charge.
I shouldn't be, actually.
And I think that is like a really good nuanced way to like write him if you're going to put him in that kind of scenario. I liked that he was like, oh, I understand that I'm enemy number one on this ship, and that, you know, he has to earn everybody's trust and earn everybody's, like, not respect, but like, nobody thought I can't go to sleep under the same ship because Megatron's gonna suck my toes. Like, no. This Megatron was like an intellectual still, you know? And that's what I like. I don't like when they make him just like, like I'm crazy. This one I think is tasteful, crazy, and it makes sense because what?
He read his newspaper and he had his cat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And yeah, man, he's old.
He is old.
He's old and tired, so he was like, I'm done with this war stuff. Like, whatever.
Oof. That was back when I was crazy.
Could you imagine, like, how cool it would have been to have, like, TFP Megatron? It's perfect, because I love this design of Megatron.
Beautiful.
But have him, like, be kind of eerily, eloquently spoken instead of being so, like, rageful and, like...
Kind of like TFA Megatron.
Yeah.
That man is so eloquent. First of all, ASMR. You can put me to sleep. Megatron just starts speaking, and I'm like tucked to myself, and I'm like, good night, guys.
Also, maybe controversial statement, but I really liked the voice filter that they put in TFA on all of the voice actors for when they talk, and there's a slight
Yes.
robotic filter. I wish they did that in Prime.
I love that. Love that so
Agreed.
much. But yeah, chat. Let us know your thoughts, your comments,
Your opinions.
what you like, what you don't like. It's okay. You can tell us what you don't like. It's all right.
You can tell us that we missed the mark. You guys can be like, actually, you're right. When you guys were too busy f***ing yapping, they explained why Skyquake was there. So
Yeah,
maybe
call us out.
pay
Like,
attention
hey,
to the f***ing episodes.
Sorry, guys.
And let us know if you want to have videos where we just talk about like random topics. Like we don't watch a video, we just talk about a random topic. You want a solo topic, you'd be like, I want Coco to actually talk about X, Y, and Z, or I want Bim to talk about this. I want Gab to talk about this. We'll make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it for you. We'll do anything for you guys.
It's like Gab does a deep dive on Starscream. Like,
Gab learns about Starscream and does a deep dive.
At the Nexus Lounge, I want Gab to sit down and have to watch a PowerPoint made by Coco and Bim where they actually she learns about Starscream, and we must see at the end of the discussion, does she still think he's a loser, yes or no?
Yeah.
she has to take a test.
What did you learn?
Yeah, so make sure that you
Where was Starscream born?
You know, I don't know.
Cybertron?
Well, duh!
I mean, she's not wrong.
She's not. Good
Good
job.
job.
Proud of you.
But we would love to hear
But he was forged.
Good job.
Yeah.
We would love to hear your thoughts. And we have been talking in passing about doing videos of the sort where it's stuff like that where we kind of quiz each other or we just talk about fun factoids. Let us know if you think that would be something that you guys would want to sit down and watch or listen to, if you're listening to this while, I don't know,
Eating dinner.
Driving.
Driving.
Be careful.
Oh my god, they had the AirPods in, they can't hear us.
Or if you were like out for a jog, and you better hope nobody's chasing after you.
Oh my god, look behind you.
But yeah, let us know what you would like to see. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I finally get it out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on our Instagram channel, The Nexus Lounge. We do post there as well. We do funny little memes there too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any right now, but we will. It's a new account. Make sure to check the description for all our links. We all individually have Instagrams, and Coco specifically has a Ko-fi. She is the artist of this channel for the most part. Me, Bim, does the thumbnails. Coco does everything else. She is our editor. She's our illustrator. She does it all.
Yeah.
So stop by on her Ko-fi. Give us a little bit of support.
And I think that is a good point too to also throw in. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
This has been such a overwhelmingly new adventure that we've been going on, but everybody has been so warm,
kind.
so kind. Yes,
And you've been leaving like very good questions and discussions to talk about,
which we appreciate and we love. And please, if you guys write something, just know that we are reading everything. If we don't respond to you immediately, that doesn't mean that we're ignoring you. It usually will mean that we are reserving your question for a video.
Yeah.
So don't worry. We see everybody's comments.
I
read them all.
I in fact wake up at 4 a.m. when I have to get up for work, and I immediately open our YouTube channel and I check our analytics and if any new comments have dropped, because I just loved seeing what you guys have to say. It's great.
Tiny but mighty community so far.
Tiny but mighty, for sure.
And we love each and every one of you, and it's really been a very fun experience.
Yes. So a big fat thank you from the loungers.
And forehead kiss.
Good forehead kiss.
Platonically.
Of course.
So thank you for dropping by and listening to us ramble yet again. Hope you have a great night or day or wherever you're doing. And we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.